So, did I make myself clear to you, Son?
Yes.
Okay. Don't move your camera. Just put your camera in place so that it will not going to make a problem. Okay? Okay. And I want you to sit up straight. Okay? Do not move. Just sit down there on your chair. Okay?
Okay, wait. Okay.
Okay. I'll wait for you once you're ready. Just tell me.
Okay. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. What about me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Do I have to start now?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to keep your book, please. Okay, wait for my go signal until such time that I'm going to allow you to open that.
Yes.
Okay, can you put that one besides so that we can continue our lesson? Yes, I know that's the book, but please wait for my go signal. When are you going to use that? Because the last time that I allowed you to use your book, you did not pay attention to me. Okay? So you had the
Okay.
so-called divided attention. So you know what's divided attention, son? That means you are having a lesson with me and at the same time you are doing something. You
Yeah.
are reading. Okay? Now,
Yes, teacher.
this is the right thing to do, son. In listening, you should have to focus and listen to where? Okay, to me as your teacher, right?
Teacher, bakit
So
kain ko?
we're going to have two-way
Teacher,
communication. Come again?
bakit you
I
Yes, but
cannot
can you
I
check
cannot
again
under
your
I
screen?
cannot understand you. Okay, speak
But can you
slowly.
again your internet connection?
What about my internet connection? My internet
Can you
connection is
check it
good.
again?
My internet connection is good. Okay? I guess your internet connection is not good. That's why. Okay? Okay, son? Okay, this is what you're going to do. Do not move your camera so that it will not going to
Yeah.
create a problem anymore. Okay? And then, please do not touch anything until I told you to do so. That means, please do not do
Yeah.
divided attention. So, what you're going to do is focus. Okay, listen to me. And then if you do have any questions, you can ask questions. Okay? If you cannot understand, okay, ask question because I'm willing to answer your question. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Did I make myself clear so that we can start now?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to share the screen now, son. Now, again, please just put first your book and then sit up straight.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see the presentation? Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen,
Yeah.
son?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's try to listen and sing along together.
41.
Okay.
Grammar in use. D. Listen and sing along. Making ice cream.
Where were you yesterday?
We were at a party. It was fun to make ice cream with all our friends.
Was the ice cream in the freezer?
No, it was quick to make.
Was the ice cream in a bag?
Yes, shake, shake, shake.
Where were you yesterday?
We were at a party. It was fun to make ice cream with all our friends.
Okay, so that's the song. So what's the title of the song again, Son?
Yeah.
So what's the title of the song?
It's about making ice cream.
Making ice cream. Now, before we are going to discuss this one, allow me first to have a review of our lesson last time. Okay, I hope you can still remember the procedure on how to make an ice cream. But before discussing that one again, please enumerate to me what are the ingredients and the things that we should have to prepare in making an ice cream.
Yes.
Okay, kindly identify and tell me what are those things and ingredients that we need to prepare for making an ice cream.
Yes.
What are those?
Those are
What are those?
those
Hmm?
are
Okay. One of the things that we need is to prepare a small
yeah.
plastic bags and the big plastic bags as well. And for the
Yeah.
ingredients, in order for us to make an ice cream, we need the cream, sugar, vanilla, and salt. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the answer to my question. What are the ingredients and the things that we should have to prepare? So if you will going to answer that one, you should have to say the things and the ingredients that we need to prepare are the following. We need a big and small plastic bags. Ang ingredients are we need to prepare cream, sugar, vanilla, and salt. Okay, son? Okay, if someone would ask you, what are the ingredients in making the ice cream? So what would be your answer?
Yes.
No, do not answer me with a yes because my question is not answerable by a yes. You need to explain it to me. Listen very carefully. Okay, my question is what are the ingredients? You should have to listen very carefully. You should have to think what is the question. Okay, because my question is not answerable by a yes or no. It's explanation. I need an explanation. Okay, what are the ingredients we need to prepare in order to make an ice cream?
Oh, plastic bag.
Okay,
Cream.
ingredients first. Ingredients. Ingredients. I'm talking about ingredients in making an ice cream. I'm not talking about the things that you should have to prepare. Ingredients.
The ingredients.
Okay, answer me in complete sentence. Say, the following are the ingredients in making ice cream. 1, cream. 2, sugar. 3, vanilla. And 4, salt. That is how you are going to answer the question. Okay? Okay, again, I'll repeat, son. What are the ingredients in making an ice cream? Please tell me in complete sentence. Go.
Um, Mix the sugar and vanilla and cream.
No, 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 no. Please understand the question. I already explained that one to you just while ago. Okay, I gave you how to answer. Okay, I told you the ingredients in making an ice cream are the following. 1, cream. 2, sugar. 3, vanilla. And 4, salt. I already repeated that 3 times.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, I'll repeat it again for the 4th times. What are the ingredients that we need to prepare in making an ice cream? Answer me in complete sentence. Answer me in complete sentence.
Bag. 2.
Ingredients on. We're talking about ingredients. If I'm going to ask you ingredients, that means ingredients, the one that we need to prepare in order to make an ice cream. So that's the
I'm talking
ingredients.
about that.
Again,
I'm talking about all that.
you're talking about plastic bags. And plastic bags is not an ingredients for making an ice cream. It's a thing. Okay? Okay. Because if you are going to put the plastic bags on your ice cream, can you eat the plastic bags?
No.
Oh, see? So therefore, you should have to listen to the question. And listen, and then before you answer, think. Okay, son?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, what are the ingredients in making the ice cream? Answer me in complete sentence.
Is oh,
Okay, this is what you are going to say. Okay? I want to type it here. So listen very carefully, huh?
okay.
Okay. The following are the ingredients in making an ice cream. Okay? Of course, one, we need the cream. Okay, two, sugar. Three, vanilla. Okay, and then four, salt. Okay? Now there on the screen, I want you to say this one. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. What are the ingredients in making an ice cream? Can you read them?
1. Cream. 2.
Okay, complete
Sugar.
sentence, please. Okay, stop. I said complete sentence. So therefore, you have to say this. Okay, go. Hello? 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 Can you hear me, son? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, listen. You have to follow this one.
Yes.
Okay, you have to follow this in answering the question. I'll repeat. What are the ingredients in making an ice cream?
Yeah. The following are the ingredients in making an ice cream.
Say them.
1. Cream. 2. Sugar. 3. Vanilla. 4. Salt.
Very good. Okay. So if someone would ask you that, that would be the way you are going to answer them back. Did you understand, son? Okay, if you happen to go somewhere in an English speaking country, you should have to say them this one. If, let's say, for example, a child or a friend of yours asked you if what are the ingredients in making an ice cream, you should have to do this one. Did you understand? Okay, now, second question. What are the things that we should have to prepare in making an ice cream? So this is how you are going to say this. So the following are the things that we need to prepare in making an ice cream.
Ice
Okay, what are those? What are those things? We have a big, okay, and small bags, plastic bags. Okay,
Yes.
so this is how you're going to answer the second question. Okay, second question. What are the things that we should have to prepare in order to make an ice cream?
Yes. Teacher, the thing we need to need all the ice cube
Hmm?
too.
Okay.
Need to we
Oh,
need to need the ice cube too.
okay. We need
And
to,
we can
yeah, we can also include the ice, okay? Ice, we can also ice cube, okay? We can also include that one. Okay. Answer my question. What are the things that we should have to prepare in making an ice cream? Answer me in complete sentence. Go.
following all the things that we need to prepare in making an ice cream.
Okay,
One,
one,
in
big,
small
big
plastic bag.
plastic bags, small plastic bags, and you said you have to include the
Ice cube.
ice cube, okay? So I want you to understand that one, son. Okay, now let's move on. Going back in here. Now, in the song that we had just listened just while ago, son, the title is about making an ice cream. Okay, there would be question in here that we need to answer. Question number one, where were you yesterday? Now, what have you observed in asking this question?
Where?
Okay, so the question is a
Where
WH
were
question.
you in?
So when we say WH question, so what are the WH question? It can be where. That means we're talking about a place, right? We're talking about a place. What
Yeah.
is a place? You know what's a place? Can you give me an example of a place on?
Is at the party.
Okay, at the party, okay? What else? If you're talking about a place, can you give me a name of a place aside from the one that you mentioned just a while ago? What about if you're talking about school? Is school a place? Is school a place?
No.
Yes or no? Hmm?
Yes.
Yes. What about if you're talking about Vietnam? Is Vietnam a place?
Yes.
Yes, of course. So therefore, where the WH question, which is where, is asking for a place. That's why in this particular question in here, where were you yesterday? And take note of this song, the word where. Okay? That means this one is a be verb. Okay? Be verb in its past form. Okay? Why is it this be verb where is in past tense or past form? Because it's where. Okay? And the past tense or past form be verb where is we're talking about many. Okay? That means more than more than one. That means we're talking about many. So where were you yesterday? Okay? Oh,
Yes.
so why is it it's more than one? Because the subject in here is, what's the subject in here? It's you. Okay? That's why if we
Yeah.
are talking about son, okay? I want you to remember this. If we are talking about the subjects such as, okay, you, we,
Okay.
they, okay,
I.
you, we, they, and
She, it.
no, 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 no. It says only you, we, they. So we're going to use the where. If we are talking about the subjects I, okay,
You.
I, he, she, and it, we need to use was.
Yes.
Okay? Why is it was? Because I is just singular. That means it's one. He is singular. That means one. She is singular. That means one. It singular. That means one. Therefore, we have to use was if we're talking about the only one subject. But if you're talking about many or more than one subjects, so we need to use where. And again, these are all, we call this one as be verbs. So
Yeah.
what kind of be verbs are they? Okay? It's it's under the past form of the verb. Okay, son? Okay,
Yeah.
now going back in here. So the possible answer for this question, where were you yesterday? We were. Now look at this. In answering that question, we need the structure subject plus the be verb. And again, go back in here. If our subject is we, what are we going to use? It's
Where?
where. Very good. Okay. Now, in that party that had happened yesterday, it was, okay, look at this, Ton. It was mentioned in here. It was. Why is it was? Because our subject is it. And therefore, following after the subject would be a was, because if we are talking of the subject it, we're just talking of only one person. Okay? Okay. Next, was the ice cream in the freezer? So that's the question. Why do we need to use was? Because we're talking only of
Ice.
ice cream. And ice cream is what we call, okay, uncountable nouns. Okay, remember, huh? Ice cream is uncountable nouns. So when we say uncountable nouns, what are those? What are uncountable nouns? Meaning we cannot count.
Yeah.
Okay, son? We can't count. Uncountable.
Yeah.
It? Okay, again, when we are talking about uncountable nouns, meaning we can't count, like ice cream, because you cannot count the ice cream unless you put the ice cream in a glass, okay, in a certain box maybe, or in a certain place that you can be able to count the ice cream. But if we are talking about an ice cream per se, it's uncountable. Okay? So was the ice
Yes.
cream in the freezer? So our subject is ice cream, and that is uncountable, and we don't have a plural about that one. Okay? Okay. So the
Ice
possible answer
cream.
to that would be
Yeah.
if it's negative answer. If we're talking of negative answer, So it could be no, it was quick to make. So let's try to do an example. Another way of answering that question. No, it. Okay? It wasn't. It wasn't quick to make. Okay? Now look at this one. There's also another way on how to answer this one. Was the ice cream in the freezer? No, it was quick to make. Or we can also say, no, it wasn't quick to make if the ice cream wasn't quick to make. That's in the negative form. But if the ice cream is quick to make, so you can say it was quick to make. Okay? Another question. Can you read this?
Was the ice cream in a
Bag.
backpack?
Okay. Was the ice cream in a bag?
Yep, that.
Okay. So what's the question again? Was. So was in here is just only one that happened in the past. We're talking about of the subject, ice cream. Again, ice cream is uncountable. So therefore, we don't have plural for that. Okay? And then the possible answer would be yes. Okay? Yes,
Yeah.
it was. So you can also answer that in another way. You can say, yes, it was. Okay?
Yeah.
So was the ice cream in a bag? So another answer for that is yes. And then shake, shake, shake. And then another answer for that also is yes, it was. Okay, why is it was? Because our be verb is was. So therefore, we have to use also. So what would be the structure? So yes answer plus subject plus the be verb. The be verb in its past form, and remember the number. So when you say number, it's under singular or plural in number son. Okay? Next, another question. Can you read this?
Um, where were you yesterday?
Okay, same question with this. So where were you yesterday? That means we're talking of more than one. So the possible answer for that, we were at a party, okay? It was fun to make an ice cream with all our friends. Okay, so we're talking about in here not only one friend, but they're talking about friends. Therefore, where? Got it, son? Now, let's try to discuss in here the grammar in use. So, our lesson focus today is all about the simple past tense of the verb to be. Again, what are the simple past tense verb to be? Was and where. I explained to you just a while ago, if we use was as our question, so the
Oh,
subject would be, hmm, hello? Okay, can you hear me, son? Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, son? Hello?
hello. Can you hear me?
Hello? Can you open your camera, son?
No.
Hello? Okay, are you ready now?
Yes.
Okay. Now, going back again to our grammar in use focus zone. So, simple past form of the verb to be. Again, what are the two simple past form of the verb to be? What are those? What
I
are
don't know.
what are the simple past tense of the verb to be?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to discover that. We will not going to move in here unless you will not going to discover that, because I already mentioned that one to you just while ago. Okay, there on the screen, it's very big. So if you're lazy to look at that, well, I'm going to insist that you should have to look at the screen. And we will not going to move in here unless you will going to discover that. Okay, question. What are the two simple past verb of the verb to be? What are the
Yes.
simple past tense of the verb to be? There were two. There on the screen, it's big. If you just look at the screen, you can be
What's
able
the
to answer that.
freezer?
Okay, listen to the question. I'm asking you just only the two simple past tense of the verb to be. I am not requesting you to read the sentence. Okay, just the answer.
Yes.
What are the two simple past tense of the verb to be? Very simple, son. If you do listen and look at the presentation carefully, you can be able to answer that. The question is very simple. Just need your concentration. Okay? And use your eyes because you're not blind, right? Okay, so use your eyes. There on the screen. That's why we have a screen, right? Because you have to look at the screen and you have to follow. Okay? Now, have you discovered already what are the two simple past tense of the verb to be? Actually, during the introduction, I already mentioned that one how many times to you? I already mentioned that one to you in here. I do gave an examples. Okay? So how come that you cannot be able to understand that now? Okay, son,
Okay.
what's my question?
Yeah.
Don't be sad, huh? Because this one is for your own good. Okay, I'm doing this one because I wanted you to know. Okay, the only reason why, because you're lazy. Okay, you're lazy to what? To what? To explore, son.
Yeah.
Okay, explore. How are you going to explore? look at the presentation, listen to your teacher, and then you should have to understand the question. That is how you are going to explore. Okay? You need to answer the question. Do not answer the question that is not based on the thought of the question. So you have to listen very carefully of the question. What would be the question? Again, what are the two simple
Pass
past
our
tense of the verb? Again, now wait until I finish speaking so that I'm going to give you chance to speak, okay? Okay, now answer me. It's time for you to speak.
um, was the freezer door open?
No, I'm not asking you to read the sentence or the question. I'm asking you what was or what are the simple past tense of the verb to be. There are two. What are those? Just tell me. I mentioned that one many times. Okay, I have to mention this one again for the last time. Was and where. That's the answer, son. Simple past tense of the verb are was and were. Again, was is to be used if our subjects are I, he, she, it. Where is to be used if our subjects are you, we, they. See? I told you, I already explained that one to you just a while ago, and there on the screen, I wrote there. So all you need to do is explore and use your eyes in exploring there on the screen. Okay? Okay, son? So use your eyes, use your ears, use your mouth. Okay? Eyes to see, ears to listen, and then mouth to speak. And therefore, if you do have that qualities already, son, you will be going to learn a lot, son. I'm telling you that. You will going to learn a lot if you are going to concentrate because I know you are an intelligent boy. Am I right? Or am I mistake? Hmm? I know you are. I do believe in that. The only thing you should have to improve is your listening skills, okay? Your
Yes.
listening skills and your concentration. Once you improve your listening skills and your concentration, you will be good, okay? You will be good. I'm telling you that. And I can vouch you that.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay. Now, the following are examples or sentences in a form of question if we are using the be verb was in its simple past tense and talking about only one thing. Okay, can you read the first question?
Was the freezer door open?
Okay, so why is it we use was as our question? What it
Because
refers? We're talking about,
the freezer door.
okay, how many freezer door we have?
One.
Only one. So therefore, it's was. Okay? Now, in answering the question, was the freezer door open? So what would be the possible answer to that? If the freezer door is open, so you have to say, yes, it was.
Yes.
Why is it it? Why do we need to use it? Because we're talking about the freezer door, and a freezer door is a thing. So therefore, the word that we can replace with the freezer door is the pronoun it. All of these are pronouns. Okay? The you, the we, the they, the he, the she, the it, the I are all pronoun. We already tackled that one just a while ago. Okay? The pronouns. Okay, son? So, freezer door is only one. Therefore, we have to use the be verb was in asking the question because it's we are talking only of one freezer door. And if we try to answer that, yes, it was in exchange or in replacement for the word freezer door because freezer door is a thing. So therefore, it. And following after that would be your be verb. So what be verb again? Was. So if ever your be verb here is was, that would also be used in here was. We will not going to use yes, it were because that's wrong. So it should be it was. Why? Going back again in here to, for our subjects, for our pronouns, the I, the he, the she, the it, and it was. Got it, son? Oh, as if you're sleeping now. Are you sleepy? You wanted to sleep? Huh? You wanted to sleep?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do that.
Only 2 minutes.
Hmm?
2 minutes I can't sleep.
You can sleep or you may sleep.
In 2 minutes I can't sleep.
Oh, but I'm going to give you only a rest. But I'm not going to give you a full sleep. It's just only a take a rest. Right? Because as if you're sleepy.
Yeah. My mom is here.
Oh, your mom is there. So of course your mom will not allow you to sleep, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, son? Because this is not the right time for us to sleep yet because you are still studying. Am I right?
Yes.
See? Or your mom will agree with me. Okay? Because it's not yet time for you to sleep. So if ever you wanted a break for a while, I'm going to give you a break. Let's say, for example, oh teacher, can you give me 1 minute break? Oh, well, then I'm going to give you that. If you request that, are you going to request that break?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. For how many minutes? Hmm?
Three.
3 minutes. 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, you may break now. I'm going to give you that one, 3 minutes. You may go to the comfort room. You may go to drink water. Okay, but you should have to go back after 3 minutes. Okay, the time is okay. Your time there is 8:51, if not mistaken. So you will be back here in 8:54.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, go.
Con đang phút rồi
Okay, 1 minute more to go.
No, finish.
Are you ready now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to sit down. Okay, and look at the camera, son. Very good. Okay. Oh, that's a good boy, son. Okay, now let's move on to the where. Again, we use the where if we are talking of many or more than one. In this case, okay, can you read the sentence or the question with the where question? Can you read it? Okay,
Yes.
go.
Where the student happy?
Okay, so what are the or whom are we going to refer happy in here? It's the students. Now look at the word students. Students is in the plural form. Why is it plural form? You know what are plural forms, Son? Okay, you know what's plural? Okay, first we have to say singular. Singular, that means one. Okay, plural. So plural means more than one. That means many. Take note of that. Now, in this case, we're talking of more than one students. So what is the singular of the word student? What's the students? What is the singular of the word students? So, if we're talking only of one, that means it's student. But if we have to talk about more than one students, so that would be students. We need to add only S at the end of the word student to make it plural. Okay? So therefore, we have to use where. Now, in answering that one, it can also be answered negatively. Okay? If the students were not happy, so you should have to answer that one negatively. So what is that? It could be no, they weren't. Okay? Now, why is it they? Why is it our subject in here is they? Because they is can be replaced by the word students. Okay, son?
Okay.
So students can be replaced with the pronoun they. And after that, following after the they would be the word, our be verb, were not. Okay? The word weren't is a is a short form of the word were not. Okay, remember, huh? So weren't is a short form for were not. Okay, and then there's another one, the word wasn't. Okay, wasn't is the short form for was not. Okay, son?
Yeah.
So, weren't, were not. So, the short form of were not would be weren't. And the short form for was not would be wasn't. So, we can use were not, we can use was not, or we can also use the contracted form or the short form wasn't and weren't. Okay? But of course, the word wasn't and weren't can just be used if we're talking of an answer negatively, or that means a negative answer. But if our answer is positive, that means it's yes, so we do not use them. Okay, understood? Okay, next. Using the WH question, so this is what you are going to do. Can you read our last sentence on?
Where where was the ice cream?
Yes, so where was the ice cream? Again, if we are going to use the WH question, where, okay, like where, and then who. Okay? So following after that one, it should be the WH question first. That would be the structure. Following after the WH question would be a be verb. Okay? It depends. If again, we're talking of only one, it's an ice cream. An ice cream is uncountable. That means we cannot count that. That's why we don't have to form the plural form of the ice cream. Okay? So therefore, we need to use the was. That means it's only one. Okay? So how to answer the question? Again, what is the subject? Eat. So we're talking about ice cream. So if you try to replace ice cream is a food.
Hello.
So therefore, hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Son? Can you hear
Yeah.
me? Okay. Therefore, if you try to replace ice cream with a pronoun, it could be eat. Okay, so it and then was in the freezer. It was in the freezer. Now, if someone would ask you, Son, where was the ice cream? So your answer would be, if the ice cream is in the freezer, so your answer would be, it was in the freezer. But if your answer is negative, okay, what if your answer is negative? No. Okay, you have to say no, it wasn't in the freezer. Okay? Okay, again, there are two possible answers for these questions. Number one was question number one was where was the ice cream? It was in the freezer. If the ice cream is in the freezer, but if the ice cream is not in the freezer, you have to say no, it wasn't in the freezer. Did you understand, Son?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So let me see if you can be able to identify that one. Circle the correct words in here. So number one has been given. Was it a liquid? No, it wasn't. Okay, what about number two? What's the correct answer? Son,
Correct answer
can you
is
read? Can you read number two and answer? Have you able to answer that one in your book? Did you answer that in your book? If you answer that in your book, yes, you can. You can look at the answer on your book. Okay, tell me what's the correct answer in here. Was or were you at the museum?
what? Where?
Very good. Why is it where? Because our subject is you. Very good. So what is the possible answer for that? Yes, I was or I were.
Yes. Yes.
Son, what is the possible answer for this? Were you at the museum? Hmm?
Yeah.
Yes, I was. Okay? Why is it was? Because we're talking about I. The subject is I. And the you in here that we are referring is you as a person, and that's only one. Okay? Next, number three. Number three, Zone.
What? Was.
Okay, was the freezer door open? And the possible answer to that, yes. Yes. Son?
Were you in the library?
No. Answer first this one. Yes. Possible answer to this question, was the freezer door open? So what's your answer?
Was.
Yes, it was. Very good. Next. Number 4.
Can you say it again?
So
Do you hear
was
me?
or yes, I can hear you. What about me? Can you hear me? Can you hear
Yes.
me? Okay, let's continue. Were you in the library? Hmm?
Um,
Okay, again, we have to use where because our subject is you. And what do you think would be the possible answer to this? Okay, negative answer. No, no, we weren't. Okay, next, what about number 5? Were Mandy and Kevin scared? So what's the correct answer? Huh?
where?
Where? Very good. Why? Because
Where?
our subjects are Mandy and Kevin. Now, what's the possible answer? Yes, they.
Where?
Very good. Okay. Next, where your mother?
Where?
Where was? Okay. Where was your mother? Okay. And the possible answer for that is she
Was at
was at the department
apartment.
store. Next, number 7, was where Terry at home?
No, you
So what's the
weren't.
correct answer?
Where?
Was. So was because we're talking of only one. It's Terry. So was Terry at home? No, she wasn't. Okay, son. Okay, so we're going to continue discussing this one on the next meeting. Do you have any questions? What have you learned today, son? Tell me, what are the things that you have learned today? You learn about?
Was and where?
Yes, you learn about the simple past tense of the verb to be. Okay? Because there are two verb under simple past tense, the was and the were. Okay? So thank you so much for your time, son. You may sleep now. Okay, good night and bye-bye.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye.